Right, another lens review. I was looking at my videos and I realized I don't have a review on this lens, and I've had this lens for a while, so I could give a pretty good review of this lens. So this is the 200 millimeter DA Star lens, Star meaning their top of the line lens. So let's put it down and we'll get a little closer look, and I'll go over some of the features and show you some sample images at the end of this video. Yeah, let's get to it. All right, here it is on the Pentax K1. Yes, it's a DA Star lens, so it was originally manufactured for crop sensor cameras, but since then they came out with a full frame, the Pentax K1, and it has a full frame and crop sensor mode. This lens will work in full frame mode on your Pentax K1 without vignetting on the sides. The image samples you'll see at the end are all going to be straight out of camera, and the hood will be on with those, and they'll all be taken on the Pentax K1. So DA Star, these things, if you hadn't had one before, are just the build construction of them is outstanding. The focus ring on there is great. They even find attention to detail all the way down to the hood. The hood has this little rubber ring. It kind of just looks cosmetic, but if you put the lens down, to stabilize it or something on your camera, it actually acts as a grip, so it doesn't slide around on a hard surface. Just little stuff like that Pentax thinks of that makes them a little bit more special than some of the other manufacturers out there. Also, it has this. A lot of the other hoods you might have this, but it's a cutout. So if you do have a polarizer on here, you can take that cutout and adjust it without taking the hood out. Now the hood, it fits on there. It's not too humongous. Some of these telephoto lenses are just humongous, but look how easy that just slides on without any trouble, and it goes off very easy as well. So it does have the SDM focus motor on there. The focus motor SDM has got a pretty bad rap. A lot of people had failures with it. I've had several SDM lenses. I've only had trouble with one of them, so some people act like it's every SDM out there it's failing, but that's not the case. This one has worked great. I'm actually the second owner on this, so it's been great for the person before me and for me. This lens is in outstanding condition. I bought it used. I'm actually going to be selling it. It's on my eBay store right now. There's a link in the description below. I'm not selling it because I don't like it or anything. It's just I have so many lenses, and I could use the cash to get something else right now. Anyway, so why would you buy this one over, say, like a 70 to 200? Because this weighs quite a bit less. I'm a big fan of primes myself. Anyway, why am I a fan of primes? Because typically they weigh a lot less when you're getting in these, when you're getting into these more top of the line glasses, they'll weigh a lot less, and also they're sharper because when a manufacturer's making these types of lenses, all they have to do is concentrate on that 200 millimeter to get it as sharp as they can do it. But when you're doing like 70 to 200, you're trying to get all that in the focal range sharp. Something in there is going to suffer. Typically on a zoom lens, it's at one end or the other, like at 70 or 200. It won't be quite as sharp as it is at some of the other focal ranges in there. So that's why I like the primes. Those two reasons, and plus they're a little bit smaller too. They're not some of those zooms are humongous. Have I used the 70 to 200 Pentax model, the FA? No, I haven't. But I went ahead and got this because just my previous experience with zooms. I did actually use. It's been years, but I had the Tamron 70 to 200 f2.8. I think there was two versions of those, and I got the original version, and it was just like I said. I think it was at 200. It was a little bit softer than it was at the other focal ranges in there, and it was a beast. I mean, gosh, that's the other thing. You put like a 70 to 200 on like this Pentax K1, which already weighs quite a bit, and maybe you're doing a wedding or something. That's a great focal range for wedding. it's going to take a toll on you, on your arms, shooting for a whole day with that amount of weight. What I would recommend, if you are a wedding shooter, think of this idea. You probably have two cameras, I'm assuming. If you don't, you need a backup camera. But anyway, I would use this 200 and this lens right here. This is the 70 millimeter limited lens. It's not the DA Star, but it's a limited lens, so it's a very nice class as well. And it does work. I'll do a review on this. I hadn't done it. It does work in full frame mode on the K1 as well, without vignetting on the sides, even with the hood on. So I'll be doing a review on that. So make sure to check that out. So you have both your focal ranges here, and it's still quite a bit weighs quite a bit less than the 7200. When I use a zoom, I find myself using one end or the other, and not too much in the middle. So I'm either at 70 or 200. I'm not too much in the middle, around 135. If I need that, I could take a step or two forward or a step or two back to get the shot, and that's most weddings. You could probably do that if you're the main photographer. Let's see here. Let me take it off the camera so you can see. Now the sharpness on this is incredible, even at f2.8. You find some lenses aren't as sharp when they're wide open, but this one is outstanding. A lot of the pictures at the end will be shot at f2.8, so you don't have to worry about that. Here it is with the hood off. Focus there. Now you got your nice ring there, and then it's a stunning piece of glass. When you just have it in your hand, you're like, wow, this thing's nice. So let me do a focus test real quick so you can hear. SDM is they're silent, so it should be very silent. I said I've had this lens for a while. I thought I did a review on it, but I guess I never got around to it. All right, let's see here. Open this up. Let me put it in focus to infinity, and then I'll focus on something close in 3, 2, 1. There you go. So you heard it. It's kind of low light in here, so it didn't really search that much. It's fast to focus, but not ultra fast. But you didn't really hear it though. That's that silent focus motor, so you don't really hear it buzz like you would typically other lenses that kind of use that screw drive motor focus or whatever. So I guess if you have any questions, just leave a comment below. I'll try to answer it. If not, someone else usually does as well. There's lots of other Pentaxians that watch my channel, so thanks for the guys that answer some of the questions I don't get to. Go ahead and subscribe. Check out my other videos. I've got tons, and we'll have a review of this one coming up. If you're thinking about purchasing this, or the 300, it depends on what you're shooting. I typically use a 300 more often. That's why I'm going to be selling this. Just because I mainly do wildlife stuff. I don't shoot too many weddings, and I don't do too many portraits. This will be outstanding for portraits as well. So the sharpness and contrast and colors you'll see in the image samples here at the end is just outstanding. I said it's all shot on the Pentax K1. Most of them are at more shallow depth of field, like f2.8 and up to f4. I don't think I went past f5.6 with any of these shots, but it was just a quick walk around the neighborhood. So all these are straight out of camera JPEGs in a neutral picture style, so you'll see exactly what you're getting straight out of camera without any editing. So yeah, if you have any questions, just leave a comment below. Thanks for watching and supporting me on all these videos and stuff. Thanks.